Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and I'm a 4-H alumni and volunteer from Washington County. In addition to my past and current involvement with 4-H in Wisconsin, I also serve as the coordinator for 4-H clubs in Haiti through an organization called Ventures in People, or VIP. Haiti's 4-H program actually has a lot of Wisconsin ties. It was started 19 years ago by a Sheboygan County woman named Karen Longry. Karen was volunteering in Haiti with Ventures in People when she envisioned the ways that 4-H could benefit the Haitian youth. She shared the idea of 4-H with a few Haitian friends, and 2 clubs, each with about 20 members, were formed. Since then, with the support of Ventures in People, 4-H in Haiti has continued to grow and thrive. Today, we have 27 4-H clubs with approximately 2,000 members in the Central Plateau and western coast of Haiti. 4-H clubs share a lot of similarities to clubs in the United States, but the idea of building leadership, citizenship, and life skills takes on a much deeper meaning for Haitian youth. For some youth who can't afford to go to school, 4-H might be the only education that they ever receive. For others, the life skills that they learn through projects like goats, gardening, sewing, or the arts might be what provides a living for their family and puts food on the table. For still others, they can thank 4-H for bringing things like clean drinking water and sanitation to their villages. Any way that you look at it, 4-H is impacting the lives of youth and giving them ways to strengthen their communities.
Here's a first-hand account of the impact 4-H is making in Haiti.
I was so shy, I did not want to speak in front of people. And then I heard about the 4-H club, and I can develop my skills. They can teach me to be more a good child. So that's why I came, and then effectively, you can say who I am today. I am become a leader.
4-H emphasizes youth in leadership roles. Each club has a board of youth officers who plan and run the 4-H meetings. Youth leaders are also responsible for teaching project skills to younger members. Do you feel like you gained a lot of leadership skills by being in 4-H?
Oui, normalement ça augmente notre talent. Moi pas regret passer le mon katache. Si m'a fait tout ça, me vinn gen l'école pour c'est grâce à katache qui fait nous comment pour parler.
Vanille was a member of one of the original 4-H clubs which started in 1996. He continues to volunteer as a 4-H leader today, almost 20 years later.
Many 4-H youth raise goats, thus providing their families with nutrition and income.
I learned how to raise goats in 4-H and to share the babies with others.
Ventures in People provides goat scholarships to 4-H members. The youth participate in 20 hours of classes with a vet tech and receive a goat, basic medications, and follow-up visits.
4-H clubs are also finding ways to bring clean drinking water to rural villages.
Because of 4-H, we have a reservoir for water and a toilet. What we dream of having next is a sewing machine.
Through the use of a Ventures in People Foundation grant, the Foncheval 4-H Club was able to purchase a giant reservoir to collect rainwater. This reservoir saves villagers from having to walk several miles to obtain drinking water during the dry season.
Many 4-H clubs have undertaken projects to meet the basic need of sanitation.
How I see it, there are a million ways that 4-H clubs can develop a community. The first thing is the 4-H club's involvement with the toilets, or arbor loos. Actually, many people here have arbor loo toilets at their homes. Before, the people made their needs everywhere and had no toilets, but now they do have toilets.
The thing I love the most about 4-H clubs is that 4-H clubs gather us together. Without the 4-H clubs, I do not know that we could all meet together. When we meet together, we share together, we communicate together, we learn from one to another. Every day, we learn from each other.
One of the most powerful examples that I've witnessed of how 4-H impacts not only the youth, but the adults and the entire community occurred a few years ago when we were visiting the Sarazan 4-H Club. Well over 100 people were crammed into an open-air shelter as rain poured down outside. A group of about 30 women stood up in the back and started singing a song for us, their faces beaming with the brightest smiles. When they finished, the leader proceeded to explain that the 4-H Club had started a night school, and that as a result, these parents had learned how to read and write for the first time in their lives. For me, thinking back on this story almost brings tears to my eyes, and it just goes to prove the tremendous impact that 4-H can have on not only the youth, but the entire community that it is present in.
I've been in 4-H for more than 10 years. The thing I love most about 4-H is that it teaches us how to love and share with one another. We did not have all these skills before. The 4-H clubs also taught us sewing. In 4-H, each H describes how you can use your heart, your head, your health, and your hands to help the community.
Youth learn valuable life skills in 4-H. Experience they gain through projects like gardening, goats, sewing, or the arts often help them provide for their families and their future.
What is the most fun about 4-H? What do you enjoy the most?
The most fun and program fun we really love in 4-H club, it's when we have the fabric stuff. We making crochet together, and each one trying to do the best. And then plus when we go to make gardens together, we enjoy that, working together.
The program I love in the 4-H Club is when we take off by the group to make gardens. We work together like friends, like brothers and sisters. Everybody does some kind of work, taking out the weeds, cleaning, etc. I love it.
The way when the 4-H clubs meet together, the way they teach, they're teaching the youth, and then to live their life, to motivate them. This is all this kind of motivation and motivate me to be a leader still.
4-H teaches the kids to live and share, how they can come together and learn skills to make a living.
The 4-H Club in the community has helped the youth so much. It teaches us how we can speak in society without being shy.
We still have need, but I know step by step that 4-H can do more and help more.
I see children as the seed coming after me, and I am more than happy to volunteer myself to help my community.
Sometimes we sing, we give joke, we happy between us, and then sometimes when we have fabrics, we make mops and crochets, something.
When you come to the 4-H Club, even if you are sad with some kind of problem you are facing, when you come to the club, you have happiness and you have joy to share with your friends. This past summer, I was in Haiti to meet with members of 4-H clubs. Two common many of the youth expressed were the opportunity to meet and collaborate with youth from other clubs and to learn new project skills. So from these desires of the youth sprang the idea of holding the first ever National 4-H Youth Leadership Conference in Haiti. In the summer of 2016, we will bring together approximately 80 youth leaders representing all 27 4-H clubs for a 4-day conference. At this conference, we'll focus on building their leadership capabilities, giving them a chance to collaborate with other clubs and meet other members, learn new project skills, and celebrate the 20th anniversary of 4-H in Haiti. I am so excited for the youth to have this opportunity. After all, they are the future of their clubs, their communities, their country, and our world. To making this dream a reality for Haitian youth, but we can't do it without your help. If you believe in the power of 4-H to change lives all around the world, or you know someone who's been impacted by 4-H or has seen the difference that it's made in your life or other young people's lives, then please consider joining us. There are many ways that you can get involved. First, you're already helping simply by learning more about 4-H in Haiti. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and family members by sharing this video and following us on Facebook under 4-H Haiti National Youth Leadership Conference. Second, if you haven't done so already, we'd love to come to your organization and share our 4-H story in person. For more information, email help4h@viphaiti.org. Third, please consider sponsoring one or more 4-H youth to attend the conference. For each youth, we expect food, lodging, transportation, the cost of facilities, program materials, and translators to be around $150. We are hoping to raise enough funds to invite 80 youth to the conference. Finally, let us know if you or someone you know might be interested in traveling with us to Haiti in July of 2016 and teaching at the conference. Applications will be made available in the fall of 2015. You can find out more information by emailing help4h@viphaiti.org. We look forward to collaborating with you and your organization. On behalf of Ventures and People and all the people in Haiti that we serve, thank you for your interest and thank you for your support.